Okay.
1 plus.
Oh, look at us, we're all over.
What do we have? What do we have?
1 plus.
And I debated in ours.
Lots of 1 pluses. Is that a 2 plus or a 2 minus?
Scratched off the plus, it's a 2.
We're not asking them to solve it in multiple ways. So what should we be looking for here?
Well, I'm thinking that even just like drawing a diagram and having algebra is showing 2 different representations of the information. Let's see what else.
The diagram here.
Oh yeah, that was the
Yeah.
impressive thing, going into optimization without seeing it in 2p at all.
Yeah.
Pulling it in from 1p or 1. There's 2.5 in here.
Yeah. As a whole, on this, what level would you give this student?
3, 2.5.
Oh, I have
2.
want us to mark it on this yellow sheet.
No, doesn't matter.
somewhere here.
Anywhere, just in your head, actually. Neither. We're going to talk about it.
I just wanted to also add to what you said before, perhaps we forget, is that I think I've also been more curriculum driven. In other words, looked up exactly what the curriculum is saying versus what the textbook is saying, what I should do on the next page. And just a very brief example is when we were at Bridlewood just this past week, in that when we were doing the money, it says must use manipulatives. Right. Whereas in a book, it really doesn't talk about manipulative. You know, you're adding your dollars, your decimals, whatever the case may be. So I felt as well that I was exposed more to that.
I think for me, the challenge was trying to do this problem-based math with students whose first language is not English, and so trying to work the problem so that there was an entry point for everybody, or as many of the students as possible. And so I looked at differentiating with words and pictures and graphic organizers, and so something beyond the word. And I think that what my students got out of it was that it was accessible to them, even though they didn't speak English.
Yeah.
And there were some incredible moments where you could either see it in their eyes or you could hear it, where they got it. And I think that the power of this way of looking at math is that it allows for any student to have that opportunity to say, I got it. And if you can sit with them and have them go beyond what you see on the paper, then they have a better opportunity to explain to you what it is they're thinking and what their understanding is. And I think that was very powerful for me, the power of the anecdotal comments, because for most of my career, it's always been numbers driven, and the anecdotal was devaluative, I felt. And so from this, it was really empowering to me that, you know what, my observations and what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing are just as valuable, if not more valuable, than the 3 plus or whatever they got on the test.
Well, I think stemming from that engagement, if anything, if one goal that I have found has come out of this is moving from the textbook model of teaching to this collaborative model, my kids look forward to doing that. And if that's one thing they take with them after leaving this project, is that they think of math as something that's fun and engaging. And I mean, if our SIPSA is focused around engagement, the idea that kids look at math in a positive way and something that they can do together, right. To me, that speaks volumes, even more than sometimes the curriculum nitty-gritty stuff, right? Yes. That they have a positive attitude towards math.